So here we go. This is the first attempt, and we're gonna do 2 attempts of coming into chin stand. And so like I mentioned before, if this is something that's very new to you, and if you know there's still that little fear of going inverted, you can always move your stuff to a wall as if you're gonna practice like a headstand or a handstand up against the wall. You'd set the blocks up maybe about a foot away from the wall, all right? And I'm gonna show you, because we're gonna use these blocks. And now when I first came into this pose for the first time, the blocks came in very, very much handy. So this is going to, the height of the blocks is really gonna depend on upper body strength and also shoulder and thoracic mobility. I find that it's nice to have them at the lowest height because there's more surface area for my shoulders to land and sit on. But if you get into this and as you're pulling into this for the first time and you notice that like those blocks feel a little further away, you can bring them to the second highest height. Now just be aware that there's a little less surface area here than there is here, right? And you don't want to land your shoulders too far forwards because then the blocks might tilt up. So as much as you can, you're gonna land your shoulders right at the center or almost just below the center midline of the blocks. All right, so we're gonna put everything into use right now, everything that we warmed up. So you set your blocks up about shoulder width, and then from here, and you want a little bit of room because the chest is gonna kind of fit through that. So with the hands, that little L shape with the hands, I like to place that right on the outer edge of the block with a little bit of space there, spreading the fingers. And then we're gonna lift the hips and come into a down dog, but you're gonna shorten your downward facing dog. All right, so a little bit shorter with the stance, and we're gonna go with the right leg lifted first. So from here, just like we did in those single-legged vinyasas, you're gonna reach that right leg as high as you can. Now the key here as we shift forwards and down is to keep that leg as high as you can and not let it lower. So from here, lift that left heel up a little high. You're gonna look forwards, you're gonna start to lean forwards and then bend the elbows. Keep lifting your right leg, keep lifting it, and then you're gonna land your shoulders and you're gonna land your chin maybe gently on the floor so you're looking ahead. Now if you're looking at me here, you can see that my right leg is almost stacked above my hips. A lot of the weight is in my right shoulder, my left shoulder. Now you might stay here and this might be good for you. Otherwise you can start to lean forwards a little bit. Take that left leg up as well. Squeeze the legs together. We're gonna stay for a few breaths. Nice and calm. Now to get out of this, you're gonna keep that right leg up. You're gonna lower the left leg, land it soft. Ooh, and now to get out of this as safe as possible, what I like to do is lower my left knee, bring my right knee to the floor, and then just gently push away from that. Nice. Now it's a little bit hard for me to talk while I'm in that because, you know, standing on the chin. But as much as you can while you're in that, you come into it with a nice smooth breath. All right, so from here, we're just gonna go ahead and come up to stand real quick. Just gonna shake out the arms a little bit, shake out the legs a little bit. Take a few deep breaths. And as you're taking these deep breaths here, just kind of assess how that felt for you. What did you learn from that? Did the leg come a little bit too low? Did you do a good job of keeping the leg high? Was it scary? Did you feel a cramp anywhere in your body? You know, because we're coming into excessive spinal extension. So that can feel like a lot often for like the mid-back area. I know for me, when I was spending a lot of time practicing this, like I noticed my whole back was lit up and sore for the next few days. A good kind of sore, but you can tell very quickly what's working in the body, all right?